Hello, welcome to Double Talk. I'm Mark Steffen.
I'm Michael Mandel, and I'm not paying my taxes this year.
Yes, you are.
Not on Saturday.
That's right. And we'll get to that in just a minute. Hey, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was great. We were at the temple president's house, and, we had a board meeting while we were there.
Oh, they
We
can
ate
write
the
that
board,
off.
we ate
They
the
can write
board.
that off, can't they?
It's non-profit.
It's a
It's
business
non-profit.
meal.
It's
Oh.
non-profit. Yeah, so you can't do any benefits like that.
Did they put out a
It
good
was
spread?
great. Yes, I cooked one of the turkeys. Fred cooked another, or Ellen, one of them. There was quite a competition of food. And then everybody brought stuff.
How many people were there?
157.
They were not. There aren't that many Jews in town.
I think that's about how many there are.
There probably are.
That's probably it. I think over 20. Mm-hmm. Some people just came for dessert.
That's a big table.
And you know what? That's a great idea, because dessert is dessert. You don't have to eat all that other stuff that's supposedly healthy for you.
Now, did you have leftovers to take
We
home?
had plenty of leftovers.
Well, you made the turkey. So.
Well, Fred made a 25-pound turkey.
Yeah.
I always thought turkeys were between 12 and 16, so I bought a 16. Mine was backup.
Oh.
So.
Did they ever get to it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The dessert people.
Yeah.
We put some whipped cream on it, a little fudge. It was great.
You're right.
Turkey Sundays.
Well, now, see, I didn't eat at home. I chose to go out.
Oh.
I went out to eat. And, there's advantages and disadvantages
Your
to
cook
both.
Your cook wasn't working? You are your cook.
I am the cook, and normally I do the whole spread, but this year we decided we didn't want to go to all that trouble of cooking and then cleaning up afterwards. Now, the only setback is there's no leftovers.
Well, actually, you could take whatever you leave over on your plate. You say, "Could I put it in a box?"
I'll have
Say, "Put it in a
seconds.
box."
Oh, I need a box for this.
I was over at one of our favorite restaurants in town the other night.
Oh?
After 10 o'clock.
Oh, up there, one of those chain restaurants you like
Red
to go
Lobster.
to. Uh-huh.
So by accident, they gave me. I usually get a half trout, because who could eat a whole trout?
Well,
maybe a bear
a shark.
or a walrus. And now we have a half trout, which is a lot to
Well,
eat.
you got to eat that.
It's a big responsibility. Oh, I brought it for you. It's here. Can you smell it?
Oh,
That's something else.
when they cook those trouts at the cooks, they work for scale.
That's on the other side. So while we're talking about food, should we start on this? Because this is going to take a long time.
What are these
You're
beers?
afraid, because I'm not mixing any cocktails, that we won't be able to waste time. As usual, we'll be able to waste time. But in this case, I'm not shaking things up and making the ice cubes antagonize you. This is Monk's Wit Ale. The theme of this is, I started with Obsidian Stout. My old college buddy told me, "Did you ever try Obsidian Stout?" And I'm thinking, what a great name.
I never heard of it.
Well, they had it at Sprouts. I just happened to be there, and they said, "Oh, they have Obsidian Stout." And the guy says, "Yeah, I seem to remember that." They went in the back, but it was actually in the front.
You can just buy one?
No, I bought a 6-pack.
Oh, okay.
These are probably from Toucan.
Toucan, I bet.
One of each. So we're going to do a stout, which is a very dark beer, and a little sweeter. Amber, which I haven't had this one. It's from Abita Brewing, and is this the one from New Mexico? I think this is one from New Mexico.
Abiquiu?
Yeah.
No, this is Abiquiu.
Oh, that's the Abiquiu one. This one is from, if LA stands for Louisiana, that's where it's from. If LA stands for Los Angeles, that's where it's from. But anyway, we'll find out. We're going to start with the lightest one, ostensibly, just because we work our way up to heavier tastes. So this is we'll see, a wit beer.
Now,
that's enough for a taste.
Who are these monks?
Monks are known for making beer,
That's
because
true.
they had a lot of fermented
They allegedly
stuff.
invented it. way back
Perhaps,
when.
except Egypt invented it, but they could have been monks there. Okay. Smells pretty good.
Well,
It's got a great picture. You got that picture?
you can't see that picture.
Here you go. Where's my frame here? It's a little picture of a monk. He actually looks like a prisoner of war or something. What do you think?
He does.
Oh,
Taliban.
Producer, you want to
Looks
taste
like a Taliban.
Okay, of course, mate. I'm not going to drink it after.
Well, this is a very yellow beer.
Pour some in there.
Okay.
It's mild. It's got a little bit more flavor than a Budweiser.
It is
right?
very good. Yes, it
It's
does.
got a little flavor. Sort of a little lemony flavor in a way, a little citrus.
Yeah, it's got a little
Hoppy.
edge there. Yeah. Okay.
It's got a little hops.
And you have a
Got
full
little
6-pack of that, huh?
hops. No, just this one.
Okay.
These came in one of those. You know, you can get
Mix
6
and
packs
match?
of mix and match. They used to be $8.89. Now it's $9.98 or something. 2
Well, they got
but
a loan.
still, it's a good way. You know, some of those beers cost more than $10 a 6-pack. You just got to make sure you're not getting a bunch of beers that are
Overpriced
$6.99.
beers, yeah.
Well, everything is overpriced. I remember when beer was 35 cents a bottle.
Some is more overpriced than others.
That's pretty tasty.
Okay.
Ready for this?
Let's
Amber.
Let's try the next
Amber.
one. And I have a cat named Amberson. We call her Ambi or Amber for short.
See, that's a normal.
It's
If we had
amber.
a white background.
It's kind of
Oh,
cloudy.
you're a white guy.
I'm a pink man because I'm Irish.
Oh, well, you made it pink. This is tanner. Later on in the show, we will be doing a black and tan, and this is our tan. And this is, which one? Abita Brewing. It's got more of a head, doesn't it? More foam. I'll tell you.
I like good head.
I know you wrote it in the bathroom.
Okay, this is not bad either. It's not too hoppy. It's not overdone. It's not too
It's
assertive.
a little empty in flavor in the middle palate. So if you're drinking, this one had a consistent flavor throughout. It's a little blank.
I think I prefer
It's a
that
little
one
blank.
a little bit.
This one? Or
Maybe.
this one? This one.
This one.
So do I. This one is okay, but after you've tasted it, it sort of disappears. Sort of.
The finish is kind of
Bland.
dull. Yeah, you're right.
How'd you drink all your bubbles? How do you drink bubbles? They just.
They're attracted
Can I have
to
a
me.
rinse for this? Okay. Now this one, well, I tasted this
You've tried it?
just last night.
Oh, yeah.
2 nights ago.
Because you have a whole 6-pack to get through.
Obsidian Stout. It certainly has flavor. It's my friend Jim, thank you for this suggestion, said it was a little hoppy, like an IPA, but it's not really.
Quite malty.
Oh man. It's like drinking smoky chocolate
It's very assertive.
and smoky kind of.
It's
After
very
these
stout-like. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially after these. Had we had this
Totally
first,
different. You know-
these would have just disappeared on our palate.
Right. And Guinness Stout is sort of like drinking some weird chocolate.
Which is why people mix it.
Yes. Which
For the
is
black
what
and
we're
tan.
going to do. We're going to do the black and tan soon. But in the meantime, we're going to tell you about,
Today's tax-free shopping.
right, you don't have to pay anything for whatever you buy on this show.
It's called Small Business Saturday. And that's
And
going
you know
on
who
today.
pushes it? American Express.
Small businesses.
Yeah, but American Express pushes Small Business Saturday.
Yeah, because
If
you don't
haven't-
charge everything.
Yeah, you charge everything.
The idea being that small businesses can compete with the bigger stores.
Sure, because we
And
know
with
a lot
online
of small businesses
buying.
sell the same thing as like, you know, Best Buy and
Walmart.
and
Right now, it's for 10 employees or less. So we're talking, a small business. And there's plenty of those in Las Cruces.
name some.
Oh.
A bakery?
Office Max. Not Office
Yeah.
Max. The one downtown. That's closed on Saturdays.
Oh, that one.
What's
Yeah,
the-
the
I
one
forget-
that only sells stuff for businesses.
I like that place. But they probably have more than 10 employees, though.
And probably with tax, it still would come out, or without tax, it'd come out more expensive than with tax.
But like a local shoe store.
There are no local shoe stores. Like if you go and get your tailoring done by Weiselman. Oh wait, he's done. Red Wing is
That's a
a
chain.
national chain. Everything here is a national chain. The only thing you could really go to are the coffee shops.
Restaurants.
We have coffee shops and mom and pop restaurants, but they probably still charge tax because you're not buying gifts there.
A flower shop.
Well, a flower shop.
A local flower shop
Are
would
you
be
planning?
one.
Are you going to get some flowers then on Saturday?
I would say a local toy store, but there are none left.
No, there are none.
No.
Write in if you can think of any local small stores. There
Local
must-
businesses.
on Picacho, all those antique stores.
That's true.
You have to go buy your antiques, and with the antique
Yes,
store,
small furniture
they
stores.
will bargain with you anyway because there's no real set price.
How about the Mattress King?
Mattress King is a total chain.
Yeah.
Any mattress store is a chain. Oh, you know who's not? Angela's on Telshore. It's a small place that sells mattresses. It sells furniture.
Yes.
Have you ever been there?
Like blonde wood furniture?
No, like any kind of furniture. Why blonde wood? Are you looking for blonde wood?
There is one that sells that on Telshore.
Blonde
That's why I
wood?
bring it up, yeah.
Right. Because it matches or what?
It's
Are you
mostly
planning
oak,
on dyeing
it's
your
mostly
hair?
unfinished oak furniture.
No, they get their stuff from hotels and motels. That
Oh.
want it. But you know what? They have very cool stuff. It's sort of like neo-modern stuff. They also do natural ingredient mattresses.
Oh, yeah, it's
So
like,
if you go there,
hay.
Asana, no, like
now I'll tell you
actual dead sheep.
all those gift shops in Mesilla would qualify.
That's true. So if you're missing some nambe from your set, you should go there.
A local hairdresser.
That's not a gift. Is it a gift?
You go
It's
in,
like shopping. You don't shop for a hairdresser.
you go in, they sell shampoo and conditioner.
Sure, I'm sure they're gonna. Oh yeah, massage parlors. That's
There you go.
Yes.
And you walk out, everybody's happy with an ending. So that's
Except
going
they
on
didn't make
today.
their tax.
Today only.
So small business Saturday. That's about it. Maybe there used to be Vitamin store, and that's not here.
Too bad that's gone.
What
How
about vape stores?
Vape
stores. They're
and
all
smoke
small
shops.
business. And the places that sell CBD, they're small businesses.
Mountain View Market.
Well, that would be true. You know, they have deals on Saturday.
No, I think they have more than 10 employees though.
Yeah, they probably
sure
do.
they
They
do.
do. God, that's a real.
Comic book store. There you go.
Really, we're being specific.
A local gym. That's very small. And it only
You don't
has
buy
9 employees.
You don't buy one day at a gym.
That's
Nobody
true.
buys one day at a gym. Well, there you go, folks. Your tax-free shopping.
We've
It can
solved
be
it.
done real easily. Don't do. You should have done your tax-free shopping for Christmas at the Renaissance Fair.
Well, yesterday you did your Black Friday shopping anyway.
You can do Cyber Monday.
You can do that
Cyber Monday.
right
It's a good day to
for
go.
what you don't buy today.
Right.
Now, remember, we're talking about Thanksgiving meal. Used to be, not too long ago, you go into a restaurant to have Thanksgiving dinner, and people just light up a cigarette at the table next to you. People thought nothing of it.
Are we talking about 10 or 15 years ago?
Whenever it was that you could do that.
Well,
at least 15 years
You know
ago.
what? If you remember when you were a kid, I know it's a long way
Yes.
back, when you'd go to a restaurant, people would be smoking. It was just slightly annoying. It wasn't like harsh. Now, if
Unless your parents are also doing it.
your parents are doing it, so you're kind of used to it.
Yeah.
But smoking is a lot harsher now. They put more chemicals in there to get you addicted.
Really?
They did.
I think they've been doing that for years.
Well, not as much as recently. As soon as smoking wasn't permitted, they had to take measures to make sure people would smoke no matter what.
Well, they cut it out of restaurants, and then bars could do it for a while, and
now
bowling
it's gone.
alleys, and now only private clubs can you smoke in.
Well, it's kind of funny because the bar thing, if you did more than 50% of your sales from the bar, it was a bar. But if you did more than 50% or maybe even 70%
Of the
in
food?
food, then it's a restaurant.
Yeah, right. So now,
People don't even remember how to smoke. That's a lesson. You go like this. It's a peace sign. I don't know why you do that. And you can learn how to use chopsticks at the same time.
so that's going on. Now,
So what's going on about that? Is
well, here's the
something
thing
changing?
is, well, we'll get to that in a minute, but you know, the liquor laws,
will look.
talking about bars and restaurants,
Yes.
the liquor laws right now allow a distiller
Yes,
to make their own liquor and sell it.
correct.
Right.
We have Dry Point Distillery in town. We have Little Toad Creek,
Little Toad
which
Creek.
makes their stuff in-state, and they can buy other alcohol, which is lucky because they're not so good.
That's made in
That's
the
made in
state.
New Mexico, and
Right.
Santa Fe
And they can
Distillery is pretty darn good, and that's where a lot of them get their Scotch-like
Yes. But
booze.
now you have people like Marcy Dickerson who are totally against this because she
know.
thinks it's going to take a big bite out of her $300,000 liquor license,
That's true.
and so she wants to be against. She thinks they should maybe
Well, you
charge
didn't talk about the law.
$30,000.
You're talking about the law that if you sell beer and wine in your restaurant
No.
for only, what, $500 or $1,000,
$1,500,
you can get a license to sell alcohol, which most restaurants in places like Texas, California, probably even Arizona. So that's about every state there is, isn't it?
Well, she's claiming that the more people get to have their own distillery license, the more DWI that will cause. Because there's more places to go and drink. Well, nobody said that, but she only had one bar and restaurant. Now she has 2 bars and restaurants.
Well, she would have said that even if she had one, because first of all, it is slightly unfair. People used to spend lots of money just to get a liquor license. Like she said, $300,000
in this state, it's crazy, on up.
Like Hurricane Alley, it's just a bar. Bar Halos, we don't understand how they got their own license.
How they're open.
Yeah.
Because they never. And she thinks it'll cause more DWI. I say it'll cause less DWI because, like in any town, you can walk home. It's in your neighborhood, or you don't have to drive that far.
Well, the places that can afford liquor licenses are the big ones, which are Red Lobster, Olive Garden.
That's why there's 10 of them out there in that neighborhood.
Yeah, and Telshire, and also the Cattle Baron.
And there's only a certain amount allowed in New Mexico. Yet every time a big chain wants to open up a restaurant, they get their liquor license.
They have to buy it from somebody else.
From somebody.
Remember, Celebrate went out of business on Telshire? Their license was taken over by Sprouts.
Yeah. And Sprouts is not...
They're not big on liquor.
They're not.
They have a cabinet this big.
I have about 1 bottle of liquor there.
There's nothing that's...
it's overpriced.
Yeah. The best place to buy liquor in New Mexico is like Walgreens. They actually have good deals.
And now they're carding
Walmart.
you. If you're 95 years old, they now card you. At
Walgreens. I understand they card you for cereal some places.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you need a voter's ID to get cereal.
I don't go to
you
those
didn't
stores.
Hear that?
I quit going to Walgreens.
Doesn't matter what stores you go to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you don't go to Walgreens because they card you?
Who needs the harassment?
Walmart does too. Who doesn't card you?
Walmart's never carded me. Albertson doesn't card me. Kelly Liquors doesn't card me.
Well, we better take a break so we can go get some more stuff.
Take a drink?
Kelly Liquors doesn't card you? Yeah, we have to take a drink.
Kelly Liquors has never carded me.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Burke, and I have a confession to make. I have a serious crush on my workout. Hip, fun, and always a challenge. Jazzercise is the total package. It's the only workout that I've ever truly loved. Does it show? That's because I'm in the best shape of my life. What a difference Jazzercise makes. When's the last time your workout swept you off your feet? Find a class near you at jazzercise.com.
Celebrate, celebrate, Fiesta Motors.
Come and see us today and discover why our service is second to none. In business for over 17 years, we have the right car for you. When you buy a vehicle from Fiesta Motors, we do everything possible to ensure your satisfaction. Located at the corner of El Paseo and Main. See you there.
Celebrate, Fiesta Motors, where buying a car is always a celebration.
Call Mark Goldstein, the Safe Money Guy, at 575-556-2472 to learn about innovative strategies now available to help you grow, protect, and preserve your money and financial future, regardless of market conditions.
Now, we're still here.
We are still here.
Yes, we're going to do the mix.
We're going to try black and tan.
Well, we'll do black and tan. This is tan.
Okay.
This is white because it's Witt's beer.
Black and white, black and tan, doesn't matter to me.
Let's see
Equal
if I
parts
can
of
do this
both?
like I know what I'm doing. That's close.
Okay. You got me fooled.
This way I can tell by.
There you go.
Okay.
You mix them.
This is a black and tan then. And bubble.
Gives you lots of head.
Which you like, I hear.
It was good. That's not bad.
No, that's not. Not really. You can see why people order black and tan.
It quells the intensity of
The
this.
darkness, and it spices up that.
Sure, why not? Does somebody make a black and tan ale as it is?
Yeah, they do. Somebody does.
Somebody does?
It's just an ale and a stout together.
I'd drink that.
So the stout is usually a Guinness stout, because that's the famous one, made by the same company, which would be Bass Ale. I think Bass
You
Ale
can mix a harp in there. Get this nice
Harp ale,
Harp's
yeah.
a good beer.
makes more sound.
Now, the FDA has been saying that they want to ban menthol cigarettes.
Did you finish the story about? Oh, we did finish the story about restaurants and.
Yeah. Now, they want to ban menthol
Liquor.
cigarettes. That's 1/3 of the sales of cigarettes,
That's
because-
how all our parents got hooked, right?
Well, they say that young kids smoke the menthol cigarettes because of the menthol cooling action, and
It numbs their
it numbs
taste
your
buds.
throat and taste buds, so when the smoke goes down, they don't gag as easily. And the cigarette
Gag
companies,
as easily.
cigarette companies have been gearing their menthol sales to the black community for years. You see,
Because it's cool.
you
Hey,
see,
wait,
well,
it says cool.
the Cool Jazz Festival in New Orleans.
That's true.
That's one of the best jazz festivals in the country. And
Oh, and they sponsor it. Oh,
And-
oh, cool. Not supposed to sponsor anything anymore.
well, some states want to make it now that you have to be 21 to buy cigarettes.
We're just talking about pretty much booze and tobacco.
Vices.
Vices.
Some states want to make it 21 to buy cigarettes, 18 to buy e-cigarettes.
But e-cigarettes is also addictive, right? And they come in different
Yes.
flavors,
And who-
like ice cream.
Yeah, nobody knows what's in that.
No.
Some chemicals that make it taste that way. And, e-cigarettes are up 80% in high schools.
Really? Who's selling them? The teachers?
And they're up 48% in middle schools.
Wow.
Kids in middle school are vaping. Yeah, so,
Did you read this in the paper?
yeah, I did.
Well, then it's true.
You know it's true. And it's a huge industry. That's why you drive down Solano, there's 10 vaping stores.
There's a lot of vaping stores. Same as there are a lot of
Tattoo parlors.
Tattoo parlors.
Yeah.
But you can run out of vape and you have to go get more. You run out of tattoo. You run out of skin. That's it.
There's
You
only
only
so
get
much
one
flesh.
body. Yeah. You have to erase and start going
Erase
over.
and start over.
What's that picture? Oh,
Right.
those are what vape things look like. I thought that was cosmetic.
That's vaping paraphernalia. Vapornalia.
Vapornalia.
Have you ever vaped?
No, I never smoke a cigarette either.
Well, they have
Ever.
they have e-cigarettes. How about e-cigars? Now that I might try.
I think the e-cigar is just a different flavor than e-cigarette. That's all it is.
A Havana.
Yeah. Could be. Once we make relationships good with Havana, we'll be good. No. Yes, my mother taught me not to smoke. You know why?
Why?
She's a big smoker.
Oh, yeah.
That taught me. Yeah.
I killed my mother and her father.
Oh, theoretically, killed mine too.
Yeah.
But
and-
you know what kills them most? Old age. Yeah, that's what happens. So don't do that either. That's why you drink, so you don't get that far.
Do you ever, did you ever smoke just for fun as a kid?
No, I never
Never
actually
did?
put a cigarette to my lips and lit it.
Oh.
Other things maybe, but not a cigarette.
I asked my mother, if she smokes after sex. She says, I don't know, I never looked.
Oh, no, we don't have a drum thing here. Yeah.
And so, we're talking about cigarettes in schools. What about grading system in schools?
Well, they grade people. They grade people in schools.
There's-
That's why you go to school, so you know where you stand with your friends,
Well, there's-
how you're an A+ student and they're not.
Well, there's work afoot to change the grading, like the A to F grading. So if you don't have that, what do you have? Pass, fail? I don't know what they changed it to.
I think the article you were reading was about grading schools. This is the one that was in the paper on Tuesday morning.
Schools themselves get grades
Schools
too.
are graded, and that's how they're graded. So they could be graded on a number of things because there's different aspects to each school.
And to each student.
Yeah, but that's a different thing. I mean, A, B, C, D. That's just a convenient way. If we're in Greece, it would be alpha, beta, and whatever the letter C means.
Capsilon.
Capsilon and delta.
And delta.
Delta Court. Yes.
Yes.
So, everybody, there's standards, and each test is different, right?
Yeah.
If you're asked questions that you happen to know the answers to, you will do well.
That's an easy
If
test.
that's something like, I went to chemistry class in college, and they asked me all these chemistry questions. What do I know about chemistry?
You knew high school chemistry. You didn't know college chemistry.
No, I just knew how to mix things. Like
Hence,
drinks.
that's why you're the mix master on
Yes.
this show, Michael.
So anyway,
Yeah.
the grading system's pass, fail.
Let me tell you, there's one school in town that failed
Oh.
miserably. Columbia Elementary.
But you know what? It's
Got mold everywhere.
So you could use that for making sourdough bread.
The wrong kind of mold, I believe that is.
Okay, you could use it
Blue
for
cheese.
You could use it for blue cheese. You could make mushrooms out of it.
Yes. Well,
So-
they built the thing 15 years ago in an arroyo, and they didn't. And they had made the contractor rush the job so it would be open for the school season. Well, they didn't do the things you needed to do to
it
keep the
absorbed the
moisture
water,
out of the
yeah.
school. They claim is why it's like that now.
And I believe
they're
that-
talking it's going to be $4 million to fix the problem.
They might as well make a whole one. That was Wooten that did that.
Yes.
So I guess we didn't take insurance out for that. So we have like 3 minutes to go here. So 2 minutes. Army troops on board.
We have the Army troops on the borders. You know, Trump sent them down there just before the election as a stunt. He thought it would help him get more votes.
But then he took them back because he wanted to give them Thanksgiving, and then summer.
He
down
pulled them
there-
away just as the migrants are arriving. So we know the whole idea was just nutty
Yes. And
and expensive.
one more thing: the Inspecting Carol.
Oh, that's the play at the university.
Yes, it's a Christmas Carol, but not the Christmas Carol.
They usually do the Christmas Carol.
They do, and that's why I think they did this.
How different is this from a Christmas Carol?
This pretty much has nothing to do with the Christmas Carol,
Oh.
and there are a few things that do have something to do with it. Was somebody ranting about stuff?
Yes.
Anyway,
You saw it.
yeah, I was at any moment I was ready to stand up and walk out. That's how good it was.
Did you walk out in intermission?
No, I actually sat there because I was stupefied.
You had your chance.
Well, you like to do that. I like to finish things that I start, no
No.
matter how bad they are.
I don't owe them a second act if it sucks.
The second act was better. We have to break. Do we have to break?
We're going to wrap things up. Thanks for joining us. I hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving.
And we will be back after this announcement in a week.
In 1 week.
In a week, we'll be back.
Same time, same station.
Happy post-Thanksgiving leftovers, I guess.
Yeah.
Leftovers. Oh, we're going to
Hey,
try
let's
something
have
else
more of
out here. We're going to
Thanks
try
for-
this one.
Thanks for joining us right here on Double Talk.
Write to us on Facebook. Of which
We're going to add some more of this.
we didn't do those two together.
They've got to reckon that.
That could make a good beer, maybe. Although that is a good beer. This is what we do anyway, regardless of if anybody's watching us. So we're perfectly happy.
We just happen to turn the cameras on while we're having these beers.
Yeah, I know.